Every year, thousands of gardeners make the same mistake. They think August means the gardening season is winding down. So, they stop paying attention. They water a little less, skip the small jobs, and simply wait for autumn. But experienced gardeners know something different. The final weeks of August are some of the most important days of the entire growing season. My grandmother used to say, if you care for your garden before August ends, your garden will reward you long after summer is gone. She proved it every single year. While other gardens looked tired and exhausted, hers remained green, productive, and overflowing with vegetables. Today, I'll share 15 easy and affordable late summer secrets she taught me, simple things you can still do before August ends that can make a remarkable difference in your garden. As a child, I never understood why Grandma spent so much time in the garden during the last weeks of August. The tomatoes were already ripening. The beans had been picked. The cucumbers were slowing down. I thought the hard work was over. But every evening, just before sunset, Grandma would walk slowly through the garden carrying nothing more than a small basket, a watering can, and her old pair of pruning shears. She wasn't planting. She wasn't harvesting. She was preparing. One evening I finally asked, Grandma, why are you still working so hard? Summer is almost over. She smiled without looking up. Then she gently picked a yellow leaf from a tomato plant. My dear, she said, good gardeners don't prepare when the season begins. They prepare before the season changes. I never forgot those words. Years later, I realized those quiet evening walks were the reason her garden stayed healthy while so many others struggled. Today, I'm going to share those same 15 simple habits that helped her enjoy bigger harvests, healthier plants, and a beautiful garden year after year. Secret number 1: remove dead leaves. The very first thing Grandma always did was remove yellow, damaged, or diseased leaves. Those old leaves can become hiding places for pests and can reduce airflow around your plants. Just a few minutes of pruning helps your garden breathe better and stay healthier. Sometimes, the smallest cleanup makes the biggest difference. Secret number 2: refresh your mulch. By late summer, mulch has usually broken down under weeks of sun and rain. Grandma would always add a fresh layer around her vegetables. Mulch helps the soil hold moisture, keeps roots cooler during hot days, and slows the growth of weeds. A little straw, shredded leaves, or untreated grass clippings can go a long way. Secret number 3: feed the soil with compost. Many people wait until spring to think about compost. Grandma never did. She gently spread a thin layer of finished compost around her vegetables before autumn arrived. She would smile and say, feed the soil now, and the soil will feed your plants later. Healthy soil is the foundation of every thriving garden. Secret number 4: harvest often. One lesson Grandma never let me forget. Don't leave ripe vegetables sitting on the plant. Tomatoes, beans, cucumbers, courgettes. The more frequently you harvest, the more many plants continue producing. It's nature's way of encouraging another crop. Secret number 5: water deeply. Not every day. As August draws to a close, hot afternoons can quickly dry the soil. Instead of watering a little every day, Grandma watered deeply whenever the soil needed it. Deep watering encourages roots to grow further down, where moisture lasts longer. And stronger roots mean stronger, healthier plants that can better handle the heat. Take care of the roots, she would say, and the rest of the plant will take care of itself. Secret number 6: to pull weeds before they spread. Grandma never feared weeds. She feared weed seeds. Every evening, she'd walk through the garden with a small basket, pulling young weeds before they had the chance to flower and scatter thousands of seeds. She'd smile and say, one weed ignored today becomes 100 next spring. A few minutes of weeding now can save you hours of work later. Secret number 7: to give heavy plants extra support. Late August is when many plants are carrying their heaviest harvest. Tomatoes, peppers, beans, even cucumbers. Grandma would inspect every stake, cage, and trellis. If a branch looked weak, she'd gently tie it up with soft cloth. It takes only one windy afternoon, she'd say, to lose a whole branch full of tomatoes. A few extra ties today could save your harvest tomorrow. Secret number 8: plant one more crop. Most people think the planting season is over. Grandma disagreed. She always kept a small packet of fast-growing seeds. Lettuce, spinach, radishes, rocket, And depending on the local climate, even some Asian greens. She believed every empty space in the garden was another opportunity. Never let good soil sit lonely, she'd laugh. Sometimes the sweetest harvest comes from the last seeds you plant. Secret number 9 to save seeds from your best plants. Grandma never saved seeds from just any plant. She chose the healthiest, the strongest, the most productive. She'd carefully dry tomato seeds, collect bean pods, and save flower seeds for next year. Every seed, she'd tell me, is tomorrow hiding inside today. Those little envelopes held the promise of another growing season. Secret number 10, check under the leaves. One evening, Grandma turned over a tomato leaf. Hidden underneath were tiny caterpillars. I would have walked right past them. She smiled. The garden whispers before it shouts. A quick inspection every evening helps you spot pests early, when they're much easier to manage. Sometimes the biggest problems are the ones you almost never see. Secret number 11, wake up your compost. Grandma never forgot the compost pile. She turned it regularly with a garden fork. If it felt too dry, she added a little water. If it became too wet, she mixed in dry leaves or shredded cardboard. The compost feeds the soil feeds the plants, and the plants feed us. It was nature's perfect cycle. Secret number 12, clean your garden tools. At the end of every week, Grandma cleaned every shovel, every trowel, every pair of pruning shears. She sharpened the blades and lightly oiled the metal. Clean tools make cleaner cuts and can help reduce the spread of some plant diseases. Respect your tools, she'd say, and they'll take care of your garden. Secret number 13, never leave bare soil. One thing Grandma disliked was bare ground. If the sun can see your soil, she'd joke, you're making your garden work harder. She covered empty spaces with mulch, compost, or, where suitable, cover crops. Covered soil stays cooler, holds moisture longer, and is better protected from erosion. Secret number 14, keep a garden journal. Grandma always carried a small notebook tucked into her apron. She wrote everything down. Which tomato tasted the sweetest? Which cucumber produced the longest? Which flowers attracted the most bees? Year after year, that little notebook became more valuable than any gardening book she owned. Your own garden is your greatest teacher. Secret number 15, to slow down and enjoy it. Before August came to an end, Grandma never rushed back inside. She'd sit quietly on an old wooden bench, listen to the birds, watch the butterflies drifting through the flowers, and smile. She once told me, a garden doesn't only feed your stomach, it feeds your soul. Those quiet moments were just as important as the harvest itself. Looking back now, I realize Grandma wasn't growing vegetables. She was growing patience. She was growing wisdom. She was growing hope. And every small job she completed before August ended made the next season just a little easier. So don't feel like you have to finish all 15 tasks today. Start with one. Tomorrow, do another. By the end of the month, your garden will be stronger, healthier, and better prepared for the changing season. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Evergreen Senior, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another practical gardening tip. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of Grandma's 15 late summer secrets will you try first in your garden? Leave your answer in the comments below. Until next time, remember, the most beautiful gardens aren't created by luck, they're created by small acts of care, repeated day after day.